Welcome to this tutorial about the presentation of the biomedical referential. This helpful tool is a simplified guide to ease the medical and logistic teams in MSF project to manage correctly medical equipment. It is considered as a complementary document and does not replace the need to implement inventories of equipment, user and technical protocols associated with their checklists, preventive maintenance schedules, regular trainings for users and technicians, etc. This document is available on MSF Logistic website, section Information générale, Information article, Notices techniques, équipement biomédical, or on the online library of each section. Logly for OCBA or OOPS for OCBA, etc. In case you have any issues to get access to these folders, please contact your log coordinator or the biomedical referent of your section. This document aims to help any person who is in charge of the management of medical equipment, like med coordinator, medical focal point, pharmacist, log coordinator, biomedical technician or focal point, or logisticians in charge of the preventive maintenance of these devices. First of all, take time to read the first section called Read Me. Then, the referential is divided into 4 worksheets. First one, Preventive Log EM. This table shows the maintenance, including cleaning and preventive, which needs to be done periodically for each medical equipment present in the ITC catalog of MSF. On the top left side, there is an information box which explains the meaning of the colors. If a task is written in a blue box, then the medical team is responsible to do and supervise this task. The green boxes are for the logistician in the field. The purple boxes mean that an external maintenance contract must be signed with a local company, or an HQ flying technician visit must be organized to perform this maintenance. On the left side of the main table, there is the list of all medical equipment which are in the MSF standards and present in the MSF ITC catalog, about 110 in total. Each line is dedicated to one device, which you can read as follows. The first 2 columns are the ITC code and the description written in the ITC catalog of the equipment. The next 7 columns are the frequency of the tasks that is required to be done, following the manufacturer and MSF reference requirements. Let's take an example. If you read the box E9, replace the antibacterial filter with a new one. You should understand this task is related to the electrical suction pump device manufactured by the Wilbis. It must be done each month. It must be organized and performed by the medical team because the box is in blue. The 2 last columns are links to access directly to the related technical protocols and checklists. Please read the first worksheet, Read Me, to make sure that the links work. The second worksheet, Chronogram Log EM. This table shows the planning of technical preventive maintenance to be done for all the equipment of your project and for 1 year. Using the basic information of the inventory of your project, plus information from the previous worksheet, with maintenance recommendation, this logistician team can fill in this part to organize better preventive maintenance. After all, this worksheet can be printed and hung on the wall of the biomedical workshop and the log office to make sure not to forget any steps in the management of the medical equipment. Now, Let's talk about the third worksheet. Parts, accessories, consume EN. This table lists all spare parts and consumables related to the medical equipment. On the top left side, there is an information box which explains the meaning of the colors. If the item is written in a blue box, then the medical team is responsible to manage the estimation of the needs, reception of cargo, stock in the pharmacy, and delivery to the wards of this item. If the item is written in a green box, then the logistical team is responsible to manage the estimation of the needs, reception of the cargo, stock in the log warehouse, and delivery to the biomedical service or log storage zone for this item. Second note. This rule of sharing responsibility between departments, depending on the items, is not established for all MSF sections. For example, OCBA decided to give all the responsibilities to the medical department, while the logistic department supports strongly the medical department to define the needs and quantity to order. The last two columns are information to help you define the basic needs that a project would require for one machine. This list of consumables and spare parts include also items that do not have to be in the regular stock, but that can be ordered in case of failure of the equipment. The first time that you use this file can be confusing. Therefore, do not hesitate to ask for the support of the biomedical referent of your section. Now, let's talk about the fourth and last worksheet. Corrective log FREN. This table lists who is responsible to take action in case of failure. In this worksheet, you have the two first columns dedicated to the list of MSF standard medical equipment. The third column links to the troubleshooting protocol related to the equipment on the same line. Please read the first worksheet, read me, to make sure that the links work. Finally, the last column informs you about the service responsible to manage the repair. There are three different scenarios. MSF SIV, after sale service in English, which is a technical support given by MSF Logistic. MSF Bio, repair should be done at field level. And cas par cas, meaning case by case in English. A biomedical specialist should be contracted to diagnose the problem and take adequate measures or give recommendations depending on the problem. The choice of the responsibility has been made depending on how critical the medical equipment is. However, a technician should never try to repair a device if he has not been trained to do so. Always ask for support when there is any doubt. The support of the biomedical referent can be requested if necessary, even if the referential informs you that the equipment should be repaired at field level. This tutorial is over. If after this presentation there are some questions, please contact the biomedical referent of your section.